Hello, everybody. I'm Paul.
Muffy.
We're here for the Scruffy Dillweed show. Sorry we're running a little late this week. Normally we try to have everything new shows posted by Thursday, but this kind of been a busy week. We got all kinds of things been going on, so we've got a few updates for you on our breaking news stories.
Neat, 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 neat.
You're getting good at that. Kellyanne was spotted sitting at the president's desk in full dominatrix attire, stroking her big black MAGA branded strap on dildo. The president was sitting in the floor wearing a diaper, sucking on an adult sized pacifier, wearing his Richard Nixon mask. Remember the baby, when he first got elected, the baby Trump balloon that they flew all over the world?
Yeah.
Apparently he was. Yeah, that's kind of how it was. I guess the last day in the Oval Office.
I was going to say, you need to specify. This was Trump on his
Yeah,
days.
last day at the Oval Office, and we don't know that Kellyanne actually exited, or did she stay to shock the new president and vice president? And we've not had any information updated whether or not they let Hillary loose. Has anybody actually seen Hillary?
The shock and awe could be the reason why Vice President Harris did not stay at the White House on the first night.
There you go. Could be. Maybe she was afraid to go look in the basement.
That could be. That could or Kellyanne.
Yeah. Well, you never know, do you?
Nope.
Richard Barnett, the guy that was sitting at Nancy Pelosi's desk in the videos, you know?
Yeah.
All right. The militia activist from Arkansas, who was, like I said, pictured sitting at Speaker Pelosi's desk with his foot up on her desk, has said his time in her chair has opened his eyes and made him request to become a Democrat. Hey,
that may be all it takes.
That's what, you know. It is also reported that he is entering rehab to kick his addiction to the Trump sanity-altering Kool-Aid in hopes that his intelligence will return.
I wonder if they have an antidote, or what is that?
Antidote for the Kool-Aid antidote. I'm not real sure if they have a Kool-Aid antidote.
A vaccine for it or something.
I don't know if we want to mention vaccine quite yet or not. Apparently, according to the news, the rollout of the vaccine, there was really no coherent plan for it from what the news is saying. It's
for the COVID.
For the COVID, that vaccine. So if we can't get that vaccine, I don't know about a vaccine for the Kool-Aid.
I guarantee you didn't have a vaccine for the Kool-Aid.
I have a theory behind this. Now, this is my theory. Don't nobody take this to heart. I ain't guaranteeing this to work. But I believe if you will get on a hardcore regiment of swamp water, it'll flush the Trumpetite Kool-Aid right out of your system. It also is good for worming animals.
Best shit you'll ever drink.
That's exactly. There you go. Exactly it. If you'd go down and get you about 2 days in a week, if you'd go to the Wild Beaver Diner and get the Big Bald Beaver Buffet and you drink swamp water, within a week or two, I think you'd be completely cured of it.
You'd be completely cured of something.
We need to get Scruffy to determine this factor or not, but I do believe that there is a possibility of a cure for everybody. Big Beaver breakfast and swamp water, what else could you want in life? And if it doesn't cure you, yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah, it's got its own outhouse.
There you go. You got it. It's also reported in the retaliation of Trump being exposed in the Russia piss tapes during the 2016 election. There was another piss tape that was made of Melania and Ivanka pissing on the presidential bed before Trump left the White House. And they said that Kellyanne was there in full dominatrix attire directing the tape.
Directing? Was she directing the stream of piss?
No, she was just directing the scene.
Oh,
But
okay.
she was wearing her big black MAGA dildo.
She wasn't trying to piss out the dildo, was she?
No, I don't think so. No, way I took it, you're gonna have to ask Peanut. He's the one that his eyes didn't burn completely out from the spray tanned ass, but he did have to get glasses. So I don't know if he was trying to look through the bifocal part or not, but you need to we're gonna have to inquire with Peanut, because Peanut was the one that he had his binoculars set up, and he was the one looking in the presidential window of the bedroom and seen him pissing on the bed. So he claims. But after his retinas being damaged the way they were, we're kind of taking this with a grain of salt.
That bed's gonna have to be burned.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough deep cleaning to ever do anything with that. I really question. Now, I do have another question. I know the original thing happened before he went in office, but was Stormy ever at the White House after he was inaugurated? Is there any chance Stormy was on that bed too?
Maybe that's why they were pissing on it.
Could be. I'm just asking. I'm just an inquiring mind on this. I was not in Washington, D.C. I want to state this for anybody out there listening. I was not in Washington, D.C. I'm not guilty of nothing.
You were here with me. I can.
Yeah, but
alibi.
I don't know if I'd trust you as an alibi or not. I wouldn't believe you just telling it. So
yeah, that's true. I'm blind. You might have been here. You might have not been here.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. You talked to the dog for a week after I left, giving him my orders. I mean,
he didn't follow orders as well as you did.
Yeah, what can we say? Jake Angeli, the self-proclaimed QAnon guru, you know who we're talking about? Okay. All right. Has claimed he was only in the Capitol on invitation from President Trump to lead a fireside prayer service for the Republican caucus with a lesson on the interpretation of the Constitution from self-proclaimed constitutional scholar Senator Ted Cruz. Both of them claimed they never found the bonfire.
The reason they didn't find the bonfire is because they couldn't find the Democrats to throw for a bonfire?
I don't think so. I think the problem with that was somebody sprayed all the kindling down with the bear repellent.
The bear rebellion.
The bear. I think that's got
story.
something. Yeah, that's another story for itself. True. Here we go. Here we have reports from the MAGA protesters that were filmed spraying bear repellent on police and law enforcement officials. That it worked perfectly. There were no bears at the insurrection.
Isn't it funny that the bear repellent was brought by somebody from Indiana?
So was the vice president. I mean, both of them were a piss out.
Maybe they. There's hardly any bears in Indiana, so I don't know why anybody from Indiana would have a bunch of bear repellent.
They say they're migrating.
Well, whatever, but.
Well, I mean, you know, supposedly the story is that we now have armadillos here. So, you know, I mean, can you not have armadillos and bears in the same place?
Still, bear repellent. Is that why they wanted to
I
pinch?
I was
Pinch?
Lynch pinch.
Yeah.
I was not the person in charge of stocking what needed to be taken for the insurrection. So you're asking the wrong person why they had bear repellent.
Were they mad at the vice president for not having as many bears as needed in Indiana?
Maybe that's why they was wanting
bear
that.
repellent?
Maybe that's why they was hollering or chanting "Hang Pence." I don't really know. I mean, I'm not the expert on the I'm not the one that bought the damn supplies for the,
there were
insurrection.
There were people from Tennessee and stuff. Tennessee's full of bears. Why didn't they bring the bear repellent?
Well, maybe they needed to keep their bear repellent because they got bears. That's why the Indiana guy brought the bear repellent. There's no bears in Indiana.
I didn't say there wasn't any bears. There's just not that many.
I've never seen one. I mean, I unfortunately have lived here my entire life. I have never seen one here, but I'm not saying there's not. I've also not seen an armadillo. I've seen pictures of the armadillo here, but I've not seen the armadillo myself, so I couldn't put my hand on the Bible and swear that there is armadillos here. They say there is.
I've never seen a bobcat, but
I've seen lots of film footage, video.
Pictures.
Yeah,
I've not. Bobcats. I've never seen one.
I don't know that I've personally ever seen a bobcat, but I've seen lots and lots and lots of video of bobcat, and some of the family members has actually seen. Some of the family members have actually been the ones filming it. Your son there, he had a film of. So I mean, I know he didn't go nowhere to film it. It did happen here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
I was talking about the picture Dad had
of the bobcat.
Of the bobcat, yeah. Where his buddy had.
Well, that may have been. That may also been the same guy that had the movie of Bigfoot too.
Oh well, yeah. No.
Or the picture of Bigfoot. I'm sorry, the picture of Bigfoot.
The foot casting.
Yeah. I mean. It could have been the same guy. You know, who knows? Who knows? Okay, where was the bear repellent? Witnesses reported that today there were multiple ambulances called to the White House. Apparently, the press corps needed oxygen. 2 days of press releases, or 2 press releases in 2 days. And they were so out of shape after no press releases for 4 years that, they had to have the ambulance there to put oxygen on them.
They should have had emergency inhalers and emergency oxygen on site.
Apparently, the report that we have been getting now, they have contacted Richard Simmons is going to be there and do jazzercise with them to get them all back up in shape.
Back to the oldies,
where they can go again. Yeah, Richard Simmons.
It's got double meaning. Back to the oldies. Back.
Well, there you go.
Years ago, you got to get back into shape. Got to get that air flowing.
Yeah,
We're gonna play oldies music to get it back.
I can't remember exactly what all Richard Simmons was famous for. He had a saying, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. But apparently they've contacted him, and he, believe it or not, his schedule was open enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought
that?
I don't even know if he's still alive.
Apparently he is. Apparently, I mean, well, I don't know. Who knows? Sources say Mitch McConnell has signed up for the president and the vice president, Kamala Harris, to receive a fruit basket of the month with a card on it that read, "Can't we all work together?"
Can all us fruits get in the same basket? Is that the motto?
He was the self-proclaimed obstructionist during the Obama administration, and
He's the reason what the Washington D.C. needed a colonoscopy. He was the blockage.
exactly. Yes, you got that one right. About the same meaning there, both directions too. But anyway,
He stopped shit up.
now he wants to get along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you believe that?
I'm surprised he didn't send a nut basket.
That may yet be to come. Who knows? It's very damn possible.
Big can of nuts, like the
Yeah.
one you got your camera setting on. My big box of nuts.
You got big nuts, do you?
Yeah, I stole them from you.
I wondered where they was.
In my possession, as usual.
There's also been a report that the QAnon shaman, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, the QAnon shaman, he has offered to perform an exorcism on the White House to remove any lingering evil spirits for a reduced sentence.
You know, of all of them they've arrested, he is the smartest one.
So far, I'm going to have to agree with you for the time being.
Yeah, well, you haven't really heard the stories of any of the others.
No, not yet, but
CNN's been boring, really, since.
isn't it amazing how boring the news is today in today's times now? You know,
I know, it's no fun no more.
I mean, yeah, hell yeah, man.
I mean, all they talk about is death and.
Well, now I'm searching the TV for things because used to I could go to CNN and it was like watching what Comedy Central used to be.
Yeah, I know.
And now
Comedy
it's-
Central isn't even funny anymore.
I mean,
'cause-
now it's just CNN and Jake Tapper's is boring as hell. I mean, sorry, Jake, but you are. I apologize. I mean, I know
we
you.
haven't watched Don Lemon since the new president's gotten in.
That's true. That's true, Don.
And that's not fair to our youngest dog, Chase, because Chase really loves you, Don. And
Yeah.
that is no lie.
He sits and watches Don. I mean,
He will set
his
at
eyes
attention.
his eyes are right there for the entire show.
He loves you, Don Lemon.
Yeah, he does. He does. Now the little toothless one, he could care less.
He'll
yeah,
just
he don't matter
yawn
about nothing.
and then climb under a blanket.
Pretty much it.
If he's not under a blanket, I think your voice puts him to sleep. Sorry, but Chase just absolutely loves your voice. And sorry, Wolf, but your voice puts us all to sleep. You have interesting things, don't get me wrong, but your monotone voice just kind of wipes us all out.
I have to honestly say my favorites there. My favorites
We love
there.
you, Wolf.
Yeah. Oh, we love all of them, but my absolute favorite there, the two of them, is Chris Como and Jake Tapper. I just love both of them to death.
Yeah.
And
don't forget Don.
I like Don. I'm sorry. He's not my favorite. Like he's Chase's favorite, but
he's Chase's favorite.
But I like all of them.
I adore you too, Don.
So, all right. Anything else, Muffy, you want to talk about?
Well, why don't they get a Catholic priest in there to actually do a real exorcism?
Hey, Biden is Catholic.
Is Biden Catholic?
He's Catholic. Yes, he's the apparently he's the second Catholic to be president. I guess actual card-carrying Catholic. Yeah.
They don't carry cards.
Well, you know what I'm saying. But no, Kennedy was the first, and he's the second.
I was baptized Catholic. I took First Communion, and I am now. Well, look, he's yelling for Don. Where's Don? Where's Don? But I am a non-practicing Catholic right now.
Well,
I do believe in a lot of the Catholic meanings and stuff, but there's a lot of them that just aren't my thing. But
I don't know nothing about it. I watched both the Da Vinci Codes, so that's about as close as I can get you on it. I mean, I did watch both of them, so.
The Da Vinci Code and the Angels and Demons.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Anything else?
I don't know. You
Think
wanna ditch any other religions?
No, not tonight. We've pretty much covered all the religious we need to. I do want to be invited for the exorcism on the White House, so I would like to witness it and report for the Scruffy Dillweed show how it all went.
We need to get the actors
What's
for Ghostbusters to go in there.
the men or the women Ghostbusters?
Both. Equal opportunity, man.
Are all of them still alive?
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if Richard Simmons is still alive. So how would I know? Dan Aykroyd's still alive.
Dan Aykroyd's still alive. Let's see now, Ghostbusters. Rick Moranis is still alive, and Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis. Oh damn, who was the other one?
Tall, blonde, lanky.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. I think all of them are still alive.
And I know Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. I don't know who the other two women were now, but
wasn't Whoopi Goldberg in there?
No, I don't think Whoopi
No.
was. No. Oh, Drew Barrymore, wasn't it? Wasn't she one of them?
I don't remember. I have to get our.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're wasting time talking about that. But we need to. I do want to be.
We could get Slimer.
I would go to see that. We should have had Slimer before they left the White House.
There was Slimer in there before.
Think what Kellyanne could have done with that MAGA strap on if Slimer would have been there.
Slimer would have been yelling, "Help!"
All right. Well,
all right. Yeah, that's.
Good night, everyone. We're thank you for joining us on the Scruffy Dillweed show, and we promise we'll get back on track and post more for you shortly. Good night.
Good night.